Today is the big day, and Celina and I are going to say our vows. This is one of the only times you guys will probably see me in a car, but we have to travel an hour away to Paris, Tennessee to get our marriage officiated, and I'm nervous. But I'm excited. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Ready.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready. So Celina and I have been together for how long, babe?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. How about we tell them how we met?
Okay, take the floor.
I gotta take the floor. So we both worked in the same building. I was actually her supervisor for a short period of time. And first impressions were not good. I didn't like her. She was very outspoken and sassy.
Speak my mind.
She definitely speaks her mind. Very outspoken. I ended up stepping down from that position and working on the floor as a floor nurse again. And she had left the company for a while. For about a year or so. Well, she came back and we ended up working on the same hall. And I was not all that excited about it. I do know that she was good at her job, so I was open to it. I was down.
Mind you, the whole time, even when she was my supervisor, I was looking.
She was looking at me, y'all. She said she had a crush on me. I didn't know this. I had no idea. But she knew.
I knew. Then what happened? Well, then I started working down there.
Long story short, she started shooting her shot. She gonna argue. She gonna say I shot the shot.
She shot the shot. I was flirting, but she shot the verbal shot first.
I took the verbal shot.
It all started because I had messaged her on her birthday to tell her happy birthday.
She did. She did. How old was I?
30.
I think I turned 34.
34.
And she sent me a Snapchat and was like, happy birthday. And we just started going back and forth on Snapchat.
She never stopped talking to me. It was over after that.
And then she started posting these pictures on Snapchat, y'all. On her little, like her story, where she had got all dolled up.
Wanted her to notice me.
And it worked.
I ended up with COVID.
Yeah, COVID actually brought us together.
And she was so upset because I was not going to be at work. And how was I going to leave her there with all of them people who didn't know what the hell they were doing?
Yeah.
And then she tested positive, what, the weekend
But
after
let me
that?
tell you, that was how I realized that things were, like feelings were getting involved, because I tested positive probably a week or so after her, and I had to leave work, and she cried. She cried because I left work, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, like
she feels it too.
there's something going on here. I was a little slow to catch the signs.
But I went to see her.
Yeah, she came to see me
While she was out with COVID.
while I was quarantined, because she had already had it and had gotten out of quarantine. And really what happened was she just never left my house.
I brought my spend the night bag.
She brought a spend the night bag, and then it just turned into a permanent bag. Here we are, 2.5 years later, getting ready to say I do. Okay, so what was the most surprising thing that you learned about me when we started dating?
Well, I think that before, like, we had started talking, I kind of just had this, like, image of you in my head. And I was like, oh, she's like a fuckboy. And
She has a fuckboy. It's not
and
true.
like, I don't know, I guess I just kind of thought you were, you know, like a hard ass. Which you
I
can
am
be.
a hard ass.
You can be, but
I can
you're
be.
not. Like, you have the kind of
Which is funny, y'all, because I'm 5'2", but I guess I have that presence.
And a little bit of RBA, maybe.
That's coming from her. That's rich.
You can be me if you need to be.
I'm a pit bull. Rawr. I think the most surprising thing I learned about Celina, you know, when I first met her, I thought she was a complete hard ass, very outspoken, very mouthy, but I learned how sensitive she is. She's extremely sensitive, and I thought that was beautiful. She my little crybaby.
I am a crybaby.
But
When in
also,
doubt, I'm gonna cry.
she is. She's definitely gonna cry about it. But also, I was kind of surprised to see that we do share a lot of the same, like, belief systems. We're both kind of liberal leaning, maybe even leftist. And a lot of issues that I was passionate about, she had actually lived through. I'm huge on immigration reform, and as a child, she had watched her father get deported when she was 11. So he actually still lives in Mexico. We get to FaceTime him and Skype him, and you know, just seeing that up close and personal really made me bond with her and just reaffirmed my own belief system. And she's just cute. She's really cute. What is the most difficult thing about me? She got to think, y'all.
I don't have to think.
Oh, you don't have to think.
I just have to. I'm trying to think about how to word this without sounding. Okay, so you can always tell when it's that time of the month. You know what I mean? And she gets really moody, and she will wake up just pissed off at the world for no reason. The dog looks at her, what the hell are you looking at me for? Like, that type of thing. And I just, at first I was kind of like, damn, what did I do? Like, I didn't do nothing. I just woke up. But I think I've kind of just learned to just go along with it, because she'll get out of that mood as the day goes on, and I just kind of have to, like, let her get it out of her system.
Yeah, I would agree. I also think we approach space a little bit differently. Like, I am a person, I honestly love solitude. I love space. That's how I process things. And so when we first got together, that was a little bit of a tension area for us. But Celina has really learned to hold that space for me, to give me that space when I need it, and it's ultimately made us stronger. Now, as for her, the thing that I think has been the most difficult.
If you have to think that hard, is it really that difficult?
I think she's a sleepy girl, so there's that. I tend to be up at like 4:30 in the morning. That's my preferred waking time.
I will not be up that early.
She will not be up that early.
Absolutely have to be.
But then because I'm up early, I like to go to bed early, and she's kind of haunting the hallway. But we've just given each other, I think, the grace to just do that. We roll with it. So
we have our little moments, you know, during the day that we make time for each other. I feel like
yeah.
I feel like after I first wake up, you know, we kind of sit there and spend a little bit of time together, and then we go on about doing whatever we do, and whether that be, you know, cleaning, or if I have errands to run. But then every night when we eat dinner, we always sit down together.
Yeah, we do.
And we'll watch something, or like, even when I'm not ready to go to bed, if she's laying down, I'm gonna lay with her. But the second she starts snoring,
I don't snore.
yes you give her a little bit, and then I kind of roll over and do my own thing, or get up and do whatever else.
Yeah. Okay, so how did you know that you wanted to marry me?
Well, I have never been married before. Let's set that out there. I have been engaged, but I've never jumped on that. Because before I got with her, I was kind of like, I like the idea of being married, but I didn't really want to get married because, like, and it may have just been the relationship, because I was kind of like, you know, if I want to leave this person, like, I want to just be able to do that and not really have to worry about all the extra stuff that comes with marriage.
Right.
But I don't know, I think, like, the longer that, you know, she had proposed to me, what, 4 months?
It's not 4 months into the relationship.
And I mean, obviously, you know, I said yes, but we kind of haven't, you know, we've talked here and there about it, but nothing, we ever really just dived in to, like, when we were going to do that.
Right.
But I think, like, here recently, like, maybe the last year or so, would you say?
Yeah.
I kind of was like, yeah, I've got to marry her. Like,
Yeah, but why?
I've got to marry her. Because, I don't know, like, our relationship is different than anything that I've ever had. And I feel like with her, it just, I don't know, like, it's soft, it's kind, and it just flows. Like, it's effortless almost, and I've never had that.
That's sweet, baby.
And we also deal with things in our relationship different than anything that I've ever had. Like,
I think we're big on communication.
yeah. And in all my other relationships, you know, it'd be arguing and yelling and screaming, and I mean, it just gets old. But, like, I've never had a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Even when she gets mad, she has never once raised her voice at me in the 2.5 years that we've been together.
No. I'm not a yeller. I'm more of a, like, let's sit down and talk about this rationally once our emotions have calmed.
And at the beginning, I didn't know how to do that.
No, she didn't know how to do that.
I didn't know.
Especially when emotions are high. I believe in, you know, like, walking away, calming down, and then coming back and discussing it after we've cooled off. And this was new to her. Like, she had never really experienced that, so she kind of fought against it, but I think I won her over.
Yeah, I've learned. I've grown.
I think we both grown.
I will tell you though. I think one of the only things that kind of does, like, bother me is, like, when we do have disagreements. If it's late at night, she gonna go to bed. She will get. I don't ever want to go to bed angry, like, or upset.
Yeah, she's big on that, and I am trying to work on
She
that.
is working on it.
I am working on that. My thought process is, you know, hey, it's late, we're both tired, emotions are high, neither of us is at our best right now, and I feel like it would be better to just speak on it in the morning. But I know that that's something that's important for her, is to resolve it now before falling asleep. She's really big on, like, anything could happen and we don't want this to be the last moment, and I'm respecting that and working on that.
But I'm also the type of person that even if I'm angry, like I still want to put my arm across her, or like make sure that my feet is touching hers. Like,
she's very big on physical touch.
So like I can be mad, but you're gonna bring your feet over here and touch my feet. Like,
she's big on physical touch, and me not so much. My love language, when I took that little assessment, is definitely acts of service. And I think she's great at acts of service, but she leans toward physical touch a lot. So I've been trying to work on that as well.
As have I.
As has she. Because it takes two.
It takes two to tango.
We can't tango. We can't dance. We try though, and we still have a good time. But we have two left feet, both of us.
At least I'm not alone in that department.
Yeah, we're just out here looking awkward together.
There's no one else I'd want to look awkward with.
Oh. And now we're here.
We're here.
Gonna go say those vows.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. I just upchucked. We literally had to pull over on the side of the road so I could throw up. Isn't that crazy? But here we go. Here we go. We did it!
We got married!
We cried like a baby.
Yes.
Both of us.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. We're married now. The deed is done.
Indeed it is.
Y'all, we had to drive an hour to find somebody that was willing to marry us. Just crazy. We live in a small town. It's 11 churches that serve a population of 2,500 people or so. We had to come an hour, but we found somebody and the deed is done. We've been officiated.
And she was great.
She was amazing. She was amazing. I have a wife.
I have a wife. I've never had one of those.
Who is it? And here's our marriage license. We have to go get it turned in. How do you feel?
Married.
I love you. You look so pretty.
Thank you.
Isn't she hot, y'all?
Got my ring on.
Y'all see that? What do you think of it?
I don't know. This SoCal burger sounds really good.
What'd you get? We ate a lot and now we're miserable.
Pants are unbuttoned.
We are heading home.
We are heading home as a married couple.
Yes, married couple. The lady that married us was really nice.
She was awesome.
She was awesome. She focuses on same-sex and non-traditional marriages. So I'm really glad that we found her. It was a good experience. We both liked her a lot. Thank you, Jess. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go home and take a nap. Sound good?
Yeah. Maybe later. Ice cream?
Ice cream. I can't think of food right now.
Later.
Maybe later.
No, because I've been thinking about a banana split.
No.
Yes.